I mean, what this game clearly wants us to do is bring another crystal here as a power source.
There's no power.
Do I have to go back to the other room to get one? Oh. Yeah. A little lag spike there again. Sorry about that. Well, let's see if my detective's intuition is correct. And I can take this crystal now.
The crystal's still warm.
Yaha! Okay. Good! Okay, first puzzle solved! Whew! And it didn't take terribly long. So we can all relax. Unless, of course, it's like, this isn't enough power.
It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Oh, I gotta go here. Okay. You could have just put that there with the use button, but okay. I guess the game wants you to try and figure out what item goes where. Now let's see if this thing functions. My detective's curiosity must know. Why is my hand hanging to the side like that? That's the biggest confusion I have right now. Pretty sure that's a bug, and the arm's not supposed to remain there like that. Oh, I'm sorry, just focus on the actual interesting stuff that's happening? Okay, well, we activated a Stargate and... My god! It's so carrot-shaped! If only there were a word for that! For what I'm seeing! Damn it, I kind of wanted to read what it said there, but never mind. Alrighty, back to 1922. Jack Waters.
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it. Probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming.
See, this is fun if you read Lovecraft stories. You immediately know what happened to Walters.
According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor.
Well, not immediately, but like if you read the right books. If you read Shadow Out of Time, you'll know what's going on here.
When I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze.
That's pretty cool to me.
They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia.
This is mainly inspired by
it became clear that I
Shadow over
no
Innsmouth, of course.
Myself
that's
or
the
others.
big inspiration, but there's references to other Lovecraft here. Like this is Shadow Out of Time.
I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed.
This is Shadow Out of Time that we're
accounts
learning
I've been
about
able
now.
To piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality.
Weird.
I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection.
Oh, I shouldn't have jumped in front of that mirror like that.
Things from that
That's so
day.
creepy.
More than 6 years past that I've told no one else.
Whoa, look at that awesome phone.
Jack Walters. Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on.
Did he just throw it in the trash? Oh, bother.
What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Ryan Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National Grocery Store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
I mean, I guess I am a detective, so I should do some detective work and not just sit here moping about my lost 6 years. Yeah. Okay, night. I have a new client, Mr. Arthur Anderson, the regional manager of the First National Grocery Store chain. It appears that the First National Grocery in Innsmouth was recently burglarized, and its manager, one Brian Burnham, is missing. From what I've been able to gather, Burnham is something of a young rogue. A friend of the family, Mr. Anderson, gave him the job as a favor. Burnham is looking for the prime suspect. Burnham is looking like the prime suspect for the robbery, but there are a few things that don't add up. Not to Anderson, and not to me. For instance, why would Burnham force an entry into the store when he had a full set of keys, free access to the cash register, and a combination of the back office safe? To misdirect any investigation? If that was his plan, why did he disappear? Following my conversation with Mr. Anderson, I found out what I could about the ancient town of Innsmouth. For generations, the crumbling seaport and its people have been shunned by neighboring communities. Outsiders are unwelcome there, and there are superstitious tales of a strange element in the town's oldest families. They are of mixed blood, so the stories go. Whatever that's supposed to mean. The usual Hicktown prejudice, no doubt. After making a brief visit to Innsmouth, my client came away distrustful of the local authorities. He isn't buying their line that Burnham robbed the place and wants to know what happened to him. Only one bus goes to Innsmouth, and tomorrow afternoon I'll be on it. It feels good to have a purpose after 5 months trying to break through my amnesia. Whoa, amnesia mentioned. Whoa, that's how they got the game name for Dark Descent. I also feel a little apprehensive. Maybe it's the wild stories about the town, or maybe it's just because I haven't had a case in so long. So yeah, we get to the story proper. We are going to the lovely seaside town of Innsmouth to solve this case. Should be easy enough. You have a permanent supply of morphine. A shot of morphine will temporarily suspend any movement speed reductions and arm wavering caused by injuries. Use with caution. I believe there may be repercussions if you use it often. I don't remember. In any case, New England in late winter, early
Driver,
spring.
how far did he stop?
Almost there. I'll drop you at the town square of Innsmouth.
Why lock the gates?
Keeps out wanderers looking for work. We don't want those folks like that interfering with our affairs.
Is the bus from Arkham always this empty?
Aye, and we prefers it that way. Not many come to Innsmouth.
But what about trade? Surely the port needs business.
Innsmouth has the means to look after her own.
Okie dokie then. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Do you maybe have like a 2-ton pack of chewing gum stuck in your mouth or something? I'm sorry, that's impolite of me to draw attention to your speech impediment.
This is it, stranger. End of the line.
Ooh, keys. Quaint. Truly quaint. I liked your headless Minuteman statue there. Pardon? Man, that was such a cool... like, early 20th century stuff is really weird to me, because it's like such a foreign age. I mean, there's still people alive from that age, and this isn't, like, standard stuff to, like, old folks. But someone like me, a young punk like me, this is, like, really fascinating, like, bygone era. Alright, Mac.
Could you direct me to the First National Grocery Store? I hear they have a shop in town.
I don't know nothing about that.
Oh, well, you see, I'm looking for a young lad called Brian Burnham. I'm a friend of the family. He worked in the store.
Don't know who you're talking about, fella.
I thought this was a tiny little village and everyone here knows everything. And
Chit-chatting to him's gonna get me no place fast.
I should write this car up for a broken side mirror. That's not good at all. What is this? Gilman Hotel. Well, maybe I'll just stop by here first. I guess. Ooh, a convenience save. I was just about to say, I really wish we had a save spot right about now. Just gonna do that. Like, there we go. Oh, ooh, whoa, yeah. Camera was a bit loose. Whoa, that was crazy.
Nothing of interest.
Nah, it's just a cigar holder. Oh, ashtray. Nah.
It won't open.
Mm-hmm. Hello? Do you have a room available?
Evening.
Aye.
The name's Jack Walters. I'm just visiting.
You don't say, sir. Gilman. Charlie Gilman. I run this here hotel of an evening.
You got any rooms?
I'd not rightly know that for sure. All habits cleaning rooms at present. Them's from out of town can leave a horrid mess.
Are you calling me dirty?
Talking to this fellow's getting me nowhere, and he's more than a touch creepy. If I need a room and I'm desperate, then I'll come back.
Alright. Nice meeting
It
you,
won't
Mr. Gilman.
budge.
Should I check upstairs?
It's locked.
Okay, the game does not want us hanging out at the Gilman Hotel quite yet. So let's instead go out on the town, try to find this general store, and start our investigation. Excuse me, you there, Mr. Townsman. Oh, I'm sorry, I better let him be for a... He didn't look happy.
Coming, snooping around with ain't wanted.
I'm sorry, are you talking to
Won't
me?
open.
That wasn't very polite, Mr.
It won't
Sergeant.
budge.
I'll just... Excuse me, you there, friendly man.
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Can't help you.
Whoa, do you need a cough drop, sir?
Can't help you.
Innsmouth, to her sons who died for liberty. 1775, 1781.
This statue commemorates the men who fought in the Revolutionary War.
Fog's thick tonight.
Cool.
Enough to put out a fella's
It's pretty neat. I talked to this guy already.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked...
Can't rightly says I know him.
Whoa, easy. Now, don't shove me around like that. Well, here's a variety store. I guess I'll check there.
It won't budge.
Ah, everything's locked up. It's 4 in the morning. It's
I'm looking for Brian Burnham.
Just leave me be, stranger.
okie dokie, partner. Kind of looks like it's 4 in the morning because I rightly can't imagine it getting this dark in New England at 4 o'clock. I've never been there, to be honest, but... Hi there, officer.
Excuse me, Constable.
Oh,
Jack
Constable.
Walters.
Robes. Alien robes. What you want?
Could you help out a stranger to this fine port?
Are you being funny?
No, not at all. I'm after directions to the First National. I hear they have a store in town.
Innsmouth don't take too kindly to them from out of town. Get lost, stranger.
Boy, what a friendly place. Can I go in the cellar?
That fell. It's locked. It
Alright.
must lead to the back of the variety store.
Guess we're not going there. Also, that fella was stringing me
budge.
and stuff. Hey, there's First National Grocery Store. That was easy. It's right there. First, let's check. I guess this is the town hall. Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Seems this grandiose structure is the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
That sounds dramatic.
It won't open.
Well, I guess the Esoteric Order isn't accepting guests right now. Right then, excuse me. Oh, look at all these crime scene little thingies here. I guess.
It's the First National Grocery Store.
Yeah, this is the place I was looking for. Boy, is it dark in there. Whoa, oh, hello. Whoa, you're in a hurry.
Stop. You can't come down there.
The police clearly don't want me snooping around. I need to be more careful.
Okay, I believe this is a friendly introduction to the sneaking system. Well, let's scout out the house first before I do any sneaking. Before things get real and folks start shooting at us, you know. They have a
It won't open.
non-lethal sneaking bit. Okay, there's the grocery store, that's about it. Hello.
Do you know the Burnham lad? He worked in the First National.
Can't rightly say as I know him.
Whoa there. Everyone stops.
It won't budge.
Yeah.
It won't open.
Gotta say, I'm recording today. I'm a bit stuffy.
It won't budge.
Spring hay fever or whatever. I wasn't expecting
It won't open.
the game to be more phlegmatic than me, though, with these people's voices.
It won't budge.
Everything's locked up. Well, I guess it is 4 in the morning, so, Okay, let's see if I can't sneak there. I don't think that was the case. You were supposed to do that yet. But I'll give it a go. No sign of that police officer. So far. Maybe I can just walk sneak.
It won't open.
Yep. Right. There's him. Be cautious when sneaking past enemies. To avoid detection, keeping cover whenever possible, stick to the shadows, move slowly, and keep as low as possible. Uh-oh. That guy just turned. He's gonna be walking this a ways. That's just, wait for a second, see if the officer... I think he's walking back and forth in this corridor, so I might as well. Oh, who'd you? Right on schedule. This game is... I think it's pretty cool. Well, okay, I can't rightly remember very much about this game. But I recall it being rather cool, but it is a bit unpolished. Not just that it's an old game, it's like 10 years old and starting to show its age. It's also a bit, I think it was already a bit unpolished at the time. It's also a bit, it tries to be a lot of things. It tries to be a stealth game, an adventure game, also a bit of shooting, so it's a, So it ends up being a bit weird and stuff, but I think it's fine. Well, remember, we got this option as well. Gotta check if there's someone around here.
It won't open.
Oh god, I'm suddenly acutely aware of all the noise I'm making, sneaking around with those my squeaky shoes. Why did I bring my squeaky shoes with me? Well, here's a nice save point. Do it like that. I want to check the other fork down there real quick first. Oh, there's the police officer. We're gonna just wait here. Obediently for him to make his rounds back. Don't have my gun available yet. I don't know if I even have a gun. To be perfectly honest, so never mind. Should be used with extreme caution. Well, that's kind of weird that he just has a morphine syringe with him. But, okay. Oh, hey, hang on. Have I read? Oh, there was a missing diary entry here. I'm completely unable to recall what led to my confinement in the Arkham Asylum or what happened in the 6 years between my 2 visits there. They tell me I had some kind of personality change at 9 in Boston. They watched me for a while, decided I wasn't dangerous, and let me go. For 6 years I switched back, just as mysteriously. They admitted me again, found nothing wrong, and here I am. Among the personal effects they returned to me is a leather-bound journal. Perhaps it will tell me what I've forgotten. Looking through the journal, all I can find is my life as a police detective. There is no hint of any illness or mental strain, or anything else that could explain my change of personality, or the equally sudden recovery that still baffles my doctors. However, a number of pages have been torn from the journal. Who did it or why, I can't tell. Did I destroy them myself to suppress some horrific memory? Or did the asylum staff judge their contents detrimental to my treatment? Why was part of my life erased? What is it that I can't remember, and who wants it to stay forgotten? Is it a precaution to protect my sanity, or the key to something I need? Also, we have Arkham Advertiser. Oh, that's the article that the Anderson guy gave us. Grocery store robbed, manager missing. Thieves have robbed the First National grocery store in Innsmouth, breaking down the door and forcing open the cash register. The newly appointed manager, Mr. Brian Burnham, has been missing since shortly before the robbery. This is a very disturbing turn of events, said Mr. Arthur Anderson, First National's regional manager, from his Arkham office. This branch has only recently been opened, and First National Grocery had high hopes for its success, given the general lack of modern stores and amenities in Innsmouth. The robbery is a definite setback, and more worrying still is the fact that the branch manager remains unaccounted for. The Innsmouth authorities could not be reached for comment. No kidding. But now let's just... Okay, there's... the police officer... See, See, again, why this is basically a blind let's play, really, at this point. I have this recollection that you walked around a lot more in town before any sneaking bit, but here we are.
It's unlocked.
Alright, we got the key to sneak in, so that's why we... Good thing I saved back there. It was a good moment. Objects that can be pushed will have left scratch marks on the floor. You won't be able to move the object if the door it passes next to is open. To push an object, simply move against it in the direction of the scratch marks. I can't see any scratch marks. Oh, no, okay, now I can... Oh my goodness, that's gonna be hard to spot if we're in a hurry. Those signs. I don't see why we would need to end up having to barricade doors. So, what possible use could there be for that? But, it's good to remember that option exists.
Assorted paperwork, but nothing of any real interest.
But seriously? That paper on the desk looks...
Assorted paperwork.
Really interesting.
But nothing of any real interest.
Alright then. Well, I'm not checking that. Whoa. Watch out for medical boxes. They contain all the treatments needed to patch up any injuries. You can apply treatments through either interface or the quick heal key, which I think was H. I don't remember right now.
Nothing of interest here.
There's a cash register, and it's been emptied.
The till's empty.
What is this? Oh, this is one of those meat thingies, mincing machines.
Can't see anything of use.
Max tools. All right then.
It won't open.
Oh no, I wasn't like checking the door. I was checking these papers here. All right then. It won't open. Well, let's get the medical box at least. What? Blakemore soap. Exciting. For the woman with the delicate skin. That's you, madame. Alright, thank you. First aid box. So.
It won't budge.
Okay, so we are not leaving the general store, at least to those doors. Here's a smashed in. That's right, that's the... But that was nailed shut from the outside, I think. Let's see. Join the First Methodist Church.
It won't open.
Curious. No, I don't want to open the...
The glass has been broken, and there's scratch marks on the wood. Strange.
Interesting. I'm trying to tell... Was someone clawing on this side, or did the arm come through the glass and claw?
Why would Brian force entry when he had a set of keys?
That's the big question, isn't it? Wild cherry tonic! Something about jaundice. Presumably it cures it.
These posters are everywhere.
Who'd have guessed that the nice cherry tonic would cure your yellowing skin and eyes? Amazing. Alright, well let's check down here now, because this looks more like a place with... There's the safe. It's been busted open.
The drawer is empty.
Oh yes, so it is. You could tell from behind already. That's why you're an amazing detective, Jack. What do we have here?
The store appears to have been doing quite well under Brian.
Oh, well. Local store boasts record sales. Wow. Store of the year! Oh, there's...
A Store of the Year poster. Huh. It seems Brian had a lot of pride in the store.
Okay, so even less implying that he would have wanted to rob the store if he actually cared about its operation. Maybe he only cared about it to make enough money so he could then rob it. But that seems a bit too, like, long planning for a heist. Oops, that's wrong.
Stock reminders and general notices. Nothing of interest.
Nope, not interesting there.
A typewriter. Invoices and receipts. Nothing of interest.
Standard store so far. What do we have here? Oh, it's a calendar. Right. Cool. I think it's 1922 it says. This looks like a calendar, really. Fancy old giant calendar. What do we have here?
There's a bottle of bootleg rum and a wooden handle.
Well, that's odd. A handle used for lifting trapdoors and a bottle of bootleg rum. Oh, we have here... Oh, medical stuff. I guess we need one of everything so we can patch up wounds. Interesting mechanic. What was that noise? Oh my god, someone's trying to come through. Okay. Stay calm. Is there signs of a trapdoor anywhere? Uh-oh. There is a trapdoor. Okay,
It looks like I need some
yeah, okay, cool.
sort of lifting handle to get it open.
They're doing snooping around here. Get out! And what have you got there? Trying to take evidence from the scene? Hand them over.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
That alley leads around the back of the First National.
Well, that was embarrassing of me. I almost got through that trapdoor. Then that guy busted me. So, we lost those items. Oh god. Should I... Can I get them back or do I have to... Maybe, did he maybe put them back in the safe? I don't actually know. So, sneak mode on. Alright. Police officer gumptions. Walking back and forth. Just go really quickly back. Gah! I should have noticed the trapdoor when I first visited there. Going around the place, but I blew it. I'm not gonna go save yet, because I may have lost those items, so I'd rather reload the save and try again. Hurry to that trapdoor. Huh, so they didn't bother to. Alright then. Well, I guess it was useful to block this door off then, but just do like that. Maybe, hopefully that'll work. Now let's see if they're back. They are. Okay, so they let you try this one again. I guess they maybe that didn't happen, like there was like a game over. So let's do this one now properly. We do that, open it, yoink. And we're out of here. Was I supposed to press a button to grab the ladders? No, I think that was supposed to happen. Because the thing smashed and stuff. Okay, I was like, oh god. For a second I was like...
Down there, you can rock.
That's good police work, Constable. Okay, I was gonna say, like, oh god, an early FPS game, or, well, like, an aught FPS game, and you have to use a ladder, like, that's gonna be super awkward, but as if in reference to that, the thing just smashed.
The ladders and stairs have collapsed. I'll never get back up.
Oh no, I'm stuck in the cellar.
Nope, nothing important here.
Can I use this flower somehow? No, I can't use the flower. What's my health? I don't know. I guess it's okay.
Assorted foodstuffs. Nothing useful.
Okay, but I do see a health kit. So now we got a nice amount of everything. That's green now. Does it mean that's the maximum amount of those? This looks like there's... Aha! Looks like I'm gonna have to use that somehow. But first, this obvious book.
It looks like a diary. It's gotta have some clues.
Okay, well, let's do that detective work then, shall we? No. Well, I agree with the locals on one thing. I shouldn't be stuck in this miserable excuse for a town. I can see why nobody comes here, that's for sure. Another slow day at the store. At first I thought people weren't staying away because First National isn't local, but I haven't seen anyone go into any of the other stores either. Come to that, I haven't seen the other stores open for business. This place is deader than dead. Still, it won't be long before I'm out of here. Before we're both out of here. She's the one good thing about Innsmouth. We'll bust open Old Man Waite's safe, take a car, and then it's New York City. Bright lights, nightlife, everything. I'll show her all of it. Curious. So he was doing something sneaky, that Brian Burnham. Running off on a honeymoon with someone, or just running off with some girl by the sounds of it. Not sure what the safe was. It wasn't talking about his own safe, I don't think. It was some Old Man Waite's. Well, we'll have to keep investigating if we get the chance if we get out of this cellar. But once we get out of here, we'll have to keep investigating, trying to figure out what exactly Burnham was doing here. But that's all going to be another episode, so I hope you guys look forward to this creepy game with investigation and weird stuff in true Lovecraft fashion, because I'm excited. I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye, everybody!